Arcana History. Hey everybody, Old Man Alchemist back with our initial Raw and Wiggling episode in our playthrough of Solasta 2. Been looking forward to this bad boy for quite some time. I played the demo, and that was before I even had a channel, and that was right after I had played Baldur's Gate and fell in love with it and said, wow, I can't wait till this came out. And then I found Battlemarked, which I've been enjoying, and is different in that you don't have defined spells that you're necessarily always going to have, and you don't get to rest after fights and things like that necessarily, especially when you're in the end dungeon in Battlemarked. But we're here for Solasta 2, and we're gonna see what we could do with this. Well, I'm not familiar. Alright, I know the basics. I'm not familiar with Solasta 1. I haven't played it. I have bought it, but I haven't done it. And I don't really know the 5e rule set. And this is saying it's giving a more forgiving experience. But this is actually my level of knowing of this kind of thing. But it does say that we can change it at any time. So if it seems too difficult, this difficulty will be pre-selected on the campaign setup screen. You can change it at any time there or in the settings. Okay, so let's go ahead and try authentic mode, and we'll see what happens now. Okay. The Mark of Mariki. Follow the fate of the Cold Wall family across the continent of Neokos. And I guess this is our campaign. And we're going to create our party. Okay, so we're going to go with advanced creation, because we do have, and I think the sound is going to go out a little bit as I open up my... I've been looking at D&D sites and just trying to figure out builds and stuff like that, so I'm not like a chicken with its head cut off or a fish out of water. At least, yes, there's been an incision done to my neck, and I am in a puddle of water, but I'm not out of water, and my head hasn't been cut off. So I have just enough knowledge, probably, to cause myself more pain than what it should be. But you know, it is what it is. And our first character, which is me, is gonna be, wow, it's saying sorcerer, you don't want to do that. Wow, okay. That's the difficulty level. Complexity, intermediate. Sorcerer is really difficult. Well, I never play a sorcerer anyway. So what I'd like for my party is a wizard, a rogue, a paladin, and a cleric. And of course, 3 of them are difficult, but fighter and rogue aren't. Maybe I should choose fighter instead of... No, we're just gonna go ahead and cry through it all. That's right, we're gonna suffer. We don't know this, but we're gonna learn from the school of hard knocks, damn it. Alright, so wizard. I'm a striker and I have support capabilities. I have a hit die of 6d6. So I guess there's 6 numbers on it, and there's 6 of them. I'm not sure. Saving throw is intelligence and wisdom. That's good. And, but I'm going to try and make a kind of tank wizard. And so I have simple weapons and no armor. I can do 3 cantrips from the wizard spell, and that selects 6 level 1 spells from the wizard spell list. And these are the items I have. My outfit, a quarterstaff. Doesn't look like I have. It's one-handed, I think. A throwing dagger. Okay, so I can throw something. I got a component pouch. Okay, and I have a spell book. Okay, I have a potion of healing. I have a food ration. I have 10 gold pieces. Okay. Now, who do we want for this? For our caster, I think we want an elf. Specifically, I kind of wanted a high elf. Okay, here we go. High Elf, you are part of a lineage that grants you supernatural abilities. You gain the level 1 benefit of that lineage. You gain new spells at character levels 3 and 5, which you can cast once per long rest. You can also cast the spell using any spell slots you have of the appropriate level. And what's a Sylvan? You're part of a lineage. 3 and 5. Sylvan, your speed increases to 35. Venomous Strike, you learn level 1 Expeditious Retreat. Level 5, you learn level 2 Protection from Poison. Level 3, you know the level 1 Longstrider spell. I remember that from anyway, there was something called Longstrider in Baldur's Gate 3, and it was actually a good thing. It increased everybody, if I remember, in the party's movement. But okay, we're going to take this, and he gets Misty Step, which is always a good thing to have, to be able to get away from people or whatever like that. So we're going to take High Elf. And now we have to decide what. So I have to choose between Arcana, History, Investigation, Medicine, Nature, Religion. Okay. Elf, High Elf. Yes. Religion, Medicine. Arcana, History. That's good for me, I guess. Recommended personality, Sage. But this is improve ability scores, Dexterity, Constitution, Intelligence. Okay. All of those are things that we want to have. Constitution, Intelligence, Wisdom, Strength, Constitution, Charisma. No, Acidic. No. No. I think it's that first one. Dexterity, Constitution, Philosophy, Intelligence, Wisdom, Charisma. No. That Constitution is Strength, Spy. No. Wanderer. Strength, dexterity. Yeah, we're not going with that. We're going to go with this. Dexterity, constitution, intelligence. This guy is strength, dexterity, constitution. Yeah, we didn't want that. Okay, so I think this is probably spent 3 points, max 2 in the abilities category. Recommended personality is Sage. Granted Arcana and History, and I mastered Tool Crafting Workshop, Magic Initiate, Letter from the Dean, and my component pouch. And I just want to make sure for the granted skills, Arcana History, Wizard, Arcana History, yeah, Insight, Investigation, Medicine, Nature, Religion, very good. And we're going to keep that, Arcana and History, I guess. Allows you to add your proficiency bonus to ability checks involving this skill. And History. Crafting. Okay, well, I guess that's what we're going with. And now, select your base ability score values. Higher values require more points to spend. Source Wizard class. Now let's just see what they recommend. Intelligence 15. Okay. I went to Dexterity and Constitution 14. Wisdom I want 12. Strength I want 8. Charisma I want 8. Wisdom 12. Intelligence is 15. Yeah. I want this guy. There we go. So we get a modifier of 2 for this. 14. Well, okay, I guess that's all good. And that's not she. Edit appearance identity. Okay. Identity is he.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
That don't sound like a guy.
That might be so, but we still haven't worked out what we're supposed to be doing yet.
I thought I heard movement. Maybe saw something, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, that's a little better.
This is the place. I remember being here.
Okay, that's definitely...
You must need help with something.
I think voice 2.
That might be so, but we still haven't worked out what we're supposed to be doing yet.
Old man alchemist. Can we? Alchemy. Old man alchemy. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Okay, body shape. Why? Okay, that's the closest looks like I can get to a guy without. It is. You know, it is a alpha, and alright, that's kinda. Eesh. Alright, can we blend something? Let's see. Yeah. I wish I could zoom in. Alright, let's confirm that for now. The skin is, I guess, okay. No. Okay, I'll take that. No. No. Alright, I guess I'm taking that skin color tint. Whoa, okay. No. That's not where we want to be. That's a little bit better. Yeah, okay. Yeah. That's strange. This side looks lighter than that side. Whatever. You know, I'm not the best when it comes to this kind of stuff. The next guys I'm probably gonna take there we go. I kinda like that. And iris color. Can we do red? Not that bad. Yeah, kind of keep that greenish there. Yeah, that's better. Iris color brightness. Oh, wow, okay. Iris map brightness. Ooh, wow, boy, her eyes look, iris center color. Ah, okay. Yeah, I kind of. Oh. She's got bluish green eyes. Okay, let's go back to bluish. Yeah. I'm kind of liking this now. Inner iris size. Can we make it? Yeah, that doesn't look right. Okay, yeah, we'll leave it there. Wrinkles. Wow. Okay. Oof. I think those wrinkles might want to freckles and moles. Do we want freckles? Maybe. I kind of like that. This is nuts. I can't believe wow, you can move the position of the. Holy smoking night. Okay. Now we got freckle here and there. I think that's about it. Oh God. Freckle color. Alright, and we're just gonna get stupid. No, that's not gonna work. Okay, it don't seem to be doing that. Whatever. Scar preset, scar shape. I'm not into scars. Art? What art do you have? Okay. Okay, can we make that smaller? Art position. Whoa. Huh. Well, that's kind of unexpected, but okay. I think I'm gonna leave it just like that. Yeah, I don't usually do this kind of thing. Okay, that's face. Now I'm gonna do hair. Can we get some dreadlocks? Do we have? No. That's the best dreadlocky thing you can do. No. I don't want that either. I can't say I like that. And no, I don't like that. Yeah, when that looks too much like, I'm not sure what you are, man, woman. I guess we could go bald. There is a certain, yeah, I usually choose red hair, so let's confirm that. Can we get a beard? You know, I don't think the beard does him any good, man. I'm gonna tell you the truth. It's not working for me. Not for this guy. Not even the stubble, for God's sakes. Yeah, that's... I'm gonna have to do something about that hair. I'm not sure. I think maybe... See, this thing has two thingamabobs there, but it's not there. That's there. It has his thing. That kind of works for him. Where can we get the hair and eyebrow color preset? Wow. Okay. Yeah, I kind of like that. I always have red hair in my guys. That's a little... No. Actually, that kind of works better for him. Alright, let's... I don't like the way that hair looks, but I don't like the way his hair looks at all, for God's sakes, to tell you the truth. Hair tip color? What's that? Oh, no. Okay, that's a little too neonish for me, man. I'm sorry, guys. This is about as wild as I get right here. And gotta find something better for that hairstyle. That is just killing me. This is actually better for him. Actually. Okay, yeah. Oddly enough, I don't know why. That's a little bit better. He looks, at least, both of them look good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this guy. Okay. Let's keep him. Makeup? Ain't no makeup, man. Look, I don't know shit about I don't know. Blush. Let's give him some blush. Can't see it because he's got bangs. Oh, I mean, that just looks like somebody slapped a light, a strobe light on him or something. That's just nuts. Look at that. That doesn't even look right. Yeah, that's not going to work right now. I'm sure that it's going to come better. It's going to get better. Surely, surely. All right, identity. Old man alchemy. Sage, he, voice 2. And, old man alchemy. All right, well, you know, I guess that's what we're going to save. So we did ancestry, background. Wow. Ialfia. We did that. Abilities. We did this. Okay. And okay. So we get 3. I probably want to put 2 into intelligence and 1 into there. Hopefully nobody's getting up on you. And we do want to make you into... Select skill proficiencies granting a proficiency bonus. So I guess I can't. I can do 2 of these. Da 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 da. Well, Arcana, I got 5. And I got that by 5. I can only... Investigation. When you look around for clues and make deductions based on those clues, you make an intelligence investigation check. That's good. Religion. Your intelligence... Yeah, our wisdom ain't that high. We ain't rolling with wisdom, man. I mean, medicine. I don't think we want to... Nature, your intelligence. Recall lore about terrain, plants, and animals, the weather, and natural cycles. Insight. When a wisdom check decides whether you can determine the true intentions of a creature, such as when searching out a lie or predicting someone's next move. This can be useful to know which negotiation technique you should employ during a dialogue. Okay. Yeah. Well, we're gonna go with that guy. Religion. Ability to recall lore about deities, rites, and prayers, religious. So now, nature. Something's saying that might be good. And we're going to have somebody else, I hope, that does this other stuff. So, do we want nature or religion? Nature! Okay, here we go. And... select skill proficiencies, granting a proficiency bonus on the ability check. Insight. Oh, that's all wisdom. Well, that's... perception? Spot here, otherwise detect the presence. I think perception might be something. Survival. Yeah, I'm gonna go with perception. Okay, select languages to become proficient in. I can have 2. Well, I already have Elvish if I'm an elf. So let's get a thing here, and we should have Elvish, for God's sakes. Or an elf, for God's sakes. Halfling, we're going to have somebody that does that, so let's... This can unlock certain options with some NPCs or objects. Let's see what auto. Elvish and Draconic. See, I wasn't going to pick Elvish because I thought, I'm an elf. I must know it already. What do I know? Okay, so we have Elvish and Draconic. Well, hopefully we can get these other things taken care of. And now we're going to go to our spells. Select cantrips to learn. Cantrips can be cast at will. Okay. Do we have magic missiles in here? Firebolt. Yeah, you know we want that. Ray of Frost. Acid Splash. Poison Spray. Annoying Bees. Shadow Armor. Cantrip Self. Shocking Grasp, yes. True Strike, no. Light, no. God, I thought I would have, what's its face? Well, I always have Ray of Frost. That's just something that you're going to want to have, I think. I guess Shadow deals 1d10 psychic damage, 1d8 cold damage, and the target is hindered until the start of your next turn. Yeah, well, you know. Psychic damage, I don't know. 1d10 there. That's 1d8, and that's 1d8. I don't know, 2 of them might have been... Is there a range on this? Distance 60 feet. Range hit 120 feet. That's 60 feet. That's got to be right up on you. Yeah, that's melee for that. Okay. Well, you know, that's about the same as this guy. Okay, so next. Select spells to learn. You can cast spells using spell slots. I think this is my magic missiles. Hell yeah. Okay. What is this? Long Strider. Yes. Increase your speed by 10 feet until the spell ends. 1 hour. Cast plus 1 target per spell slot over 1. So we're gonna have to get something with that. Magic Mage Armor. I don't want to use that because burning hands. 15, okay. Charm person, I might want that. Chromatic orb. Huh. That might be good. Color spray. This is kind of nice. Ice knife. That might be good. What is this? Comprehend languages. Okay. Ritual spells can be cast without spending a spell slot if the spell is in the spell book for wizards or is prepared for other spellcasters. This might actually be good. What is this? Expeditious retreat? No. Long strider? Yeah. Each creature in a 5-foot sphere that fails a wisdom save becomes incapacitated until the end of their next turn. Then they repeat the save, falling asleep on a failure. The spell ends on a target if they take damage or are awakened. Well, we kind of don't want that. What is this? Protection from good and evil. That's that hideous laughter. Identify. I saw something about that, but you don't spend a spell slot on that, which is kind of good. I think this you're gonna want. Man, I kind of want that shield, but I also kind of want charm or chromatic orb. But you're squishy right now, so frag-a-wagga dagger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The target is charmed. They can't attack you, but they can still attack your allies. They do not attack their own well, I don't want that. I remember charm from Divinity, Original Sin 1, and I believe Baldur's Gate 3 also. They attack their allies, so that just made that a lot easier. What was this? Shield. Okay, take it, damn it. Take it! Next. Select cantrips to learn cantrips. So I can choose one extra cantrip, huh? What is this? Dazzle. That's a dexterity save. Chill touch. That's melee. I kind of want something. Creates a 5-foot radius ascetic bubble. Each creature in that sphere takes 1d damage negated by a dexterity save. Okay, what's this? Poison spray, range 30 feet. I kinda like that whole thing. Range 150 feet, man. I think you're taking that, my friend. Wow, I get 2 more cantrips. Holy smoke a night. I don't know what's going on here, but I'm a happy camper. Okay, Dazzle, I don't think so. This, yeah, maybe that. Poison Spray, no. Busy Bees, no. Chill Touch. It's always good to have something like creates a light source on the target. I don't know if I really want that. I know there's supposed to be I hope I don't regret this. What is this? Shadow Armor. That might be something to have, man. I thought I took that. Grants you 3 temporary hit points for 1 minute. 6 at 5th level, 9 at 11th level. It's a cantrip. Oh, yeah. What do you want? What do you want? Already got. Do those 2 armors stack? Alright. Yeah. Wow. I thought we did this already. Select spells to learn. Okay. Featherfall. Yeah. Not that. Sleep. Ooh, Thunderwave. Slows the target's fall to 60 feet per round. If a target lands before the spell ends, they take no fall damage. I think we're going to take this. Okay. Wow. That... Now I can see why this thing can take a little while just for character creation. Old Man Alchemy, Wizard, Elf. Okay, so let's go ahead and make our Paladin. Advanced creation. We are going to make a Paladin. And strength and charisma be his things. And athletics, insight, intimidation, medicine, persuasion, religion. Okay, it's like 2 spells from the... Okay, nice. Alright, let's go to the next thing. For him, I think... I kind of wanted a half-elf. Or a human, but a halfling isn't going to do it. An elf, because that's only high elf or sylvan. Alright, so I guess there's no half-elf here. Alright, so we're going human then. We be going human. Resourceful, heroic inspiration, skillful. Language choices. Well, we already have Elvish and Draconic. Versatile, magic initiate, cleric. Speed and... Oh, I didn't know that. You learn 2 cantrips of your choice from the cleric spells list. Magic Initiate Wizard. This is a paladin that we're doing now. Your choice from the wizard spell list. Use the best of your intelligence, wisdom, or charisma. The best of your intelligence, wisdom, or charisma. And for the paladin, yeah, we want to get that up. Intelligence, wisdom, or charisma. Intelligence, wisdom, so his charisma. I think we would choose something from the cleric, so we have some healing. Quick increases your speed. Ready for war. You gain proficiency with light armor, shields, and martial weapons. Doesn't a paladin already have that? Robust. Healthy. Your hit point maximum increases by an amount equal to your character level when you gain this feat. Whenever you gain a character level thereafter, your maximum hit point increases by an additional 1. Natural healing. Hit die to regain hit points. You roll twice and keep the highest result. Hard to kill. If you become stable while unconscious or 0 hit points, you immediately gain 1 hit point. That's an interesting thing, but I think we're going to take that. Okay, recommended personality is caregiver. Well, no, who was he? Athletics, insight, he's charisma and wisdom. He's charisma and wisdom. Acolyte, constitution, it's not that. He's a paladin. He's supposed to be... ascetic. I would love something for strength, charisma, and constitution. Strength, wisdom. I want strength, charisma, and constitution. Not a low life. Strength, dexterity, intelligence, wisdom, charisma, self-sword, strength, constitution, spy. No, wanderer, strength, dexterity. I'm not seeing the, I want strength, charisma, constitution. Strength, dexterity, charisma. Yeah. The best one, strength, constitution, charisma. Aristocrat. Strength, constitution, charisma. That's what you want. He's a ruler? Insight and persuasion. Is that really what we want for a paladin? Maybe. Insight, performance. Aristocrat. I was hoping for Insight, persuasion. I don't think that's what we wanted. I thought we were going to get athletics, intimidation. This is athletics, intimidation. But this is strength, constitution, intelligence. And his intelligence ain't exactly that high. But the things that I read said athletics and intimidation for him. And that would be good. Sellsword. I don't want him to be an outlaw. This is the thing that strength, constitution, charisma. Those are the three that my thing says. But it gives him insight and persuasion instead of insight and persuasion. It's not giving me athletics and intimidation. The only way to get that is sellsword, which is not what I want. You would have thought lawkeeper. It's not gonna make it, but aristocrat, no, man. That just doesn't make sense to me for a paladin. Although, you know, a character, aristocrat. After a few years at the Colwall orphanage, you were offered to live in a castle as a groom by one of your adoptive father's relatives. So you left to spend a few years learning the tricks and etiquette of nobility, as well as intricacies of titles, lineages, and heritage. See, but that's going to give me what I want. That's strength, constitution, charisma. I really wanted to have athletics and intimidation, but I guess you can't have that if you don't have well, I'm not really sure what I'm doing, to tell you the God's the honest truth anyway. Sellsword. Strength, constitution, intelligence. I could do that. That gives me intimidation in athletics. Proficiency explicit. But you know what? I don't know what I'm doing, to tell you the God's the honest truth. Alright, fine, whatever. I don't give a damn anymore. Leave me alone. Okay, strength 16. Let's see, auto. Well, strength, charisma is 14. Wisdom should be 10. Charisma should be 16. Strength should be 16. Constitution should be 14. Intelligence should be 8, so I guess you can't get strength up anymore. Constitution is 14. Okay. Strength, charisma. And wisdom is supposed to be 10. Intelligence is 8. Constitution should probably... No, Constitution's 14. Strength is 15. Charisma's... Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Everything is good though. I don't know. Okay, so we're definitely going to increase our strength. And I think our constitution, charisma, in fact, it includes such factors as confidence and charming and accommodating. Well, we're gonna, constitution measures health, stamina, and vital force. We're knocking this bad boy up to 16 too. Okay. Oh, look at that. Athletics and intimidation. Yes, fine. We got it. Okay. There we go. Yep. Okay. Well, so far things are going good. Select weapon mastery. I have 2 weapon masteries. Okay. Well, battle axe. If you hit a creature with this weapon, you can force the creature to make a Constitution saving throw. That's a battle axe. What's a great axe? With a melee attack roll using this weapon, you can perform a second melee attack against another creature within your reach and within distance of the first. You don't add your ability modifier to the second attack roll. Well, I kind of like that. We're not going hammer, long swords, or war hammers or anything like that. Usually, the axe, you're a paladin. Should we do a long sword? If you hit a creature with this weapon, that creature has disadvantage on its next attack roll before the start of your next turn. Morning Star. If you hit a creature with this weapon, that creature has disadvantage on its next roll. See, I like the axe and the battle axe. I don't know what's the difference between a great axe and a battle axe, but this is going to knock him down. On a failed save, the creature has the prone condition. Okay, I like that. And this gives me a chance to hit somebody a second time, so I don't know, man. Okay, select skill proficiencies, granting a proficiency bonus ability check of this skill type. Source human. Okay. Deception. History. Well, we can't do that, can we? We got a whole bunch of negative ones. Yeah. Don't we have animal handling? Our wisdom ain't all that great anyway. Let's, I know that falling thing, that is always deception, charisma. Your charisma deception check determines whether you can convincingly hide the truth, either verbally or through actions. I guess that charisma does something for you. Your charisma performance determines how well you can delight an audience with music, dance. That's, you don't care about that. I think I want that because I don't like falling. And that always happens. Okay. Our language. Well, we learned Elvish and Draconic. And we're going to have a dwarf. So let's... Are we going to have a halfling? We're going to have a dwarf. And that's the caster. We're doing a paladin right now. Hill dwarf. And then, that's an elf too for the ranged. Alright, so, well, we're going to have a dwarf and a halfling. At that, a hill dwarf, I guess. I don't know. Alright, so, well, they don't have humans, so you know Gnomish and Goblin. So, Gnomish, I guess everybody speaks Goblin. I guess everybody speaks Common. Let's edit appearance. I think I'm gonna leave her pretty much the way she is. I just would like yeah, well,
You must need help with something.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
I think I'm gonna keep that one. And yeah, she's a she. What is this he, they? Yeah, these kids. Yeah, I thought my generation was confused when we were growing up. No, you guys take the cake. Alright, so I guess she's gonna be Alcahest. Yeah, okay. Alright, paladin, human, aristocrat, she, voice 3, ruler, and here we go. Human, magic, and that. Okay. Now we're happy with all of that. We're happy with that. And I think we chose that, yeah, acrobatics. And now select 2. Do we have any? What is this? Searing Smite. That sounds interesting. That should be painful. Shield of Faith! Okay. Bless. Adds level 1 distance concentration. Well, we might do this, Bless. As a paladin, doesn't she have a... What is this? Divine Smite. Wow, okay. I guess that's the cleric thing, yeah. Grants the target a +2 bonus to their armor. I think I'm gonna take that. Okay, here we go. Select cantrips. What is this? Divine Shield. Holy Conduit. Holy Conduit. Wow. Okay. What is this? Resistance. Spare the dying. Sacred Flame. Alright. It on hit deals 1d6 radiant damage to target and each enemy within. Take additional damage negated by Constitution save. I kind of like that. I'm gonna take that. Divine Shield. Dazzle, no. Guidance. That might be good to have. I don't know, man. Sacred Flame. Kind of thinking to take that. This is cantrip, though. It does take up a spell slot. I don't know what to do. Alright, take guidance. For some reason that just is reminding me about something. I don't know what. Alright, Bane subtracts 1d4 from the target's attack roll. Okay, that might be nice. Healing Word. He's a paladin. Inflict wounds. That's kind of... Cure wounds. Inflict wounds. I'm going to take that. Okay. What does it say? No, I don't want that. Proficiencies, it says. Didn't I choose? Oh, I have to choose one of three. Okay, I'm sorry. I messed up with that, didn't I? Let's go ahead and do a stealth. Animal handling. Okay, yeah, we got something decent out of that, I guess. Can I put one more into stuff? No, I can't. Alright. Okay, we did that. Good Lord of night, and we still got two more to do. Oh man. Okay, here we go for our cleric. And this is our we did the wizard, paladin, cleric. Now we have to choose a divine order. Protector, trained for battle. You gain proficiency with martial weapons and training with heavy armor. That sounds kind of good. Thaumaturge, you know one extra cantrip from the cleric spells list. In addition, your mystical connection to the divine gives you a bonus to your intelligence. This is the cleric. Yeah, Thaumaturge. Arcana and religion checks. The bonus equals your wisdom modifier. I think I'm going protector. Just because he's a cleric, and I do intend to have him front line. I wanted a dwarf. What is a halfling? Brave. Luck, naturals. 2 proficiencies. I wanted a dwarf. Here we go. Hill dwarf. I don't think you can choose a different kind of dwarf. Okay. He's a dwarf. And for this, it says Wisdom Constitution. Strength is using weapons, or dexterity if finesse. So we want Wisdom, Constitution, and Strength. Wisdom, Constitution, and Strength. Wisdom, Constitution, Dexterity. Wisdom, Constitution, and Strength. Okay, buddy. Let's see, we've done... We did the Paladin. We did the Wizard. I guess this is going to be Basilius. So he's a lawkeeper. That seems like it would have been better for the Paladin, to tell you the God's honest truth. Strength, dexterity. Strength, constitution, wisdom. Stats, strength, constitution, wisdom. Okay. All right, that's what we're going to keep it. That's what the thing says. I don't know what I'm doing now. Okay, so auto. So it says strength, constitution. Its primary is wisdom. And that's exactly what it has here. So let's take charisma down. We can get that to 15. Strength. Constitution. I want at least one more Constitution. And intelligence. Strength, constitution, wisdom. Alright, so he ain't very nimble. Guess we'll worry on it. He's not very smart and he's not very sociable. But his main stuff, strength, constitution, wisdom, is all 15. And yeah, we'll see what happens with that. Alright, so he's got 3 points. He can... we're just going to get everybody up to 16 and be happy with it just like that. Okay, now we get 2. Insight. Well, I guess it's those 2. Alright, as far as languages go, obviously Dwarvish, and so we have Dwarvish, and why don't we do Giant? Alright. So that's going to leave Orc and Goblin, I think. Well, I don't have halfling, do I? I've got one more guy. I have Elvish and Draconic. I have Gnomish and Goblin. And I have Dwarvish and Giant. So that leaves Orc and Halfling. Alrighty. That's for the next person. Select 3 cantrips. We're going to take the shields. Divine Shield. Not that. What is this? Holy Conduit? He is a cleric, so we'll probably want that. Guidance. We probably want that too. Sacred Flame. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, notice I didn't even mess with the appearance of these guys yet. I'm probably gonna leave his hair just the way it is, like his other boy. They are relatives, for God's sakes. What is this? Guidance. Dazzle. Light. Might want that. Sacred Flame. This guy's a cleric. Shouldn't he have that already? I guess that's everything for him. Old Man Alchemy. Alcahest. No, not Jovelin. Identity. Basilius. That's who we're going to call you. Basilius. Okay, so we have Old Man Alchemy, Alcahest. That's actually a product used in the laboratory for making a dissolution of things. Basilius is Basilius Valentinus, or Basil Valentine, a well-known alchemist and author of The Triumphal Chariot of Antimony. And now we have one more person. That's going to be our rogue, I guess. I had wanted an archer, but I don't see that. There's cleric, fighter, paladin, rogue, sorcerer, wizard. So we're gonna do rogue, and hopefully maybe get him into some ranger stuff. Let's see, acrobatics, thieves' tools, light armor, martial weapons, simple weapons. What are simple weapons? I hope this is supposed to be okay. Well, I hope. Oh, we do have a bow. Good. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay, and our is gonna be an elf, a sylvan elf. And obviously we want dexterity. dexterity, constitution. I'm not sure what you need for a bloody rogue. Probably strength, dexterity, charisma. Sellsword, strength, constitution. No. Dexterity, intelligence, charisma. Perception, deception. These tools, yeah. Outlaw. Well, you know what, Albertus? I think that's you. Strength, dexterity, constitution. Dexterity. Sellsword, intimidation, athletics, no. I think spy or wanderer, actually. Origin feat, ready for war. Sellsword. This might be the, but he's strength, there's no dexterity in there. Strength, dexterity, constitution. I don't see this guy doing intelligence. Strength, dexterity, constitution is probably what he wants. Oh, we're gonna go outlaw. Okay, strength, dexterity. They got intelligence here. Why? When strength, dexterity, constitution is for him. Strength, dexterity, constitution. They got intelligence up kind of high. I don't know why. Now we're going to put strength up. Okay. I guess, man, I don't know. This may not be the best build for this guy. But I'm really not sure what to do with him. I kind of forgot to look at some stuff. I had some stuff written down, but not much. And, well, we're just gonna deal with it. And, you know, this is how we were born. We have to make the best of our abilities. You don't come into life with, you know, with what you want to be able to do. You come into life with what you're able to do and what you're able to refine. So, this is him. Okay, so he's a rogue. We know that. We definitely want that up. And probably his constitution too, just, you know. He's going to be shooting arrows and whatnot like that, but I don't think that's really going to matter much for that. Okay, so we're going to want that acrobatics. We're going to want that stealth. We're going to want that dexterity. And we're going to want that athletics, I think. There we go. Probably should have done... Well, you know what? It is what it is, buddy. Your strength is 12. Dexterity 17. You know, Get his strength up to 13. I don't think he's not there. We're not doing that. Alright, let him stay at 9. Strength, dexterity, constitution. I don't think charisma was needed. Yeah, we got him up there. You don't have to like me. I'm a thief, for God's sakes. Alright, what do we want to... We can't put any more into that. Constitution might be a good thing. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Dexterity, constitution. We left strength as it is. And okay, we're good with that. And now we're gonna pick 2 more. I think he's got a +5 there. Can we? Yeah, that's a +7 in stealth. Athletics. There. Alright, I don't know, man. Okay, languages. So we have Elvish, we have Dwarvish, we do not have Halfling, we have Gnomish, we have Draconic, we have Giant, and we have Goblin, but we don't have... Oh, I only get to choose one bloody language for him. Well, we don't know Orc. I think What's-His-Face has any language known, so the wizard, we're going to have to accept that. I get 2, huh? I think dagger. Or do I want to do short sword? Vex. I do get 2 of these though. So dagger. And I think short bow. Because I do want him to be shooting people. So he's got some range and well, we only get to choose one. It's either perception or insight. Perception. Okay. Dark language become proficient in. Halfling granted by rogue class. Okay. So now I can go Orc. And, well, we all know everything else. So you, I'll go with Giant. What the hell? And, now we need to do something with your appearance, oh boy. Identity. We're gonna call you Albertus. Okay, you're an outlaw.
I thought I heard movement, maybe saw something, but I wasn't sure.
You are the most androgynous
This is the place. I remember being here.
looking dude. We gotta get just a little bit of color or something on you, bro. Oh, base skin. No, see, skin tint. Okay. Yeah. Now skin tint. That's a little bit better. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't want a blue elf. I don't want a green elf. Kind of like that. Okay. Confirm. Shape blending. That's a little bit better, actually. Yeah, okay, we'll take that. And, wow, it is going on to 1 hour and 30 minutes just for this. I kind of like his short thing there. Let's keep the eyebrows there, hair and eyebrow color. Wow, I swear some of these things just don't even look close to... Ooh. No. He looks kind of... That might be better for him. I don't think I want him. Actually, that's not bad for him. Okay. Yeah, we're not doing any, we got any, wrinkles, freckles, scars. Okay. Yeah, he kind of had a rough life there, buddy. It's okay. Scar shape. Looks like a bear did something to him. Yeah, this is a little bit better. He's had a hard life, there's no doubt about it. Scar position. Yeah, something got a hold of him. Okay. We'll take that. You can keep the hair, makeup, identity. Yeah, I think. Okay, so what are we doing now? Sylvan. And we are a wanderer. We're accepting that as it is. Orc and giant. And we're gonna say save. Okay, guys, that is our party. Our old man Alchemy, Alcahest, Basilius and Albertus. I don't want to cancel that, and I don't want to necessarily start this right now. I want to end this one here because this is character creation, and then I will start up a new video. I need to go get some lunch, actually, well, whatever comes after lunch. I guess that's dinner or an afternoon meal. It's 5 o'clock. I'm hungry. All right, so we are going to end this one, guys, here. Hey guys, if you've been enjoying our playthrough and want to stay abreast of everything we're doing on the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Do me a great favor, crush that like button also, and finally, leave me some comments. Let me know what you're playing, what you're looking forward to, or just what's going on with you. Until next time, this is Old Man Alchemist saying stay cool and peace.